What's up, everyone? It's your girl Domonique. Hope everyone is having a great day. Welcome to a cook with me video. I'm so excited because I'm going to be cooking my absolute favorite today, and that is crab legs and shrimp. And I was going to do red potatoes, but the red potatoes were trash. I had to throw those out, and I think I'm going to do corn on the cob with it. And what else? Probably that's it, because I can just eat crab, shrimp, and corn, and I am good to go. And I'm also going to sit down with you guys, do mukbang style, and just talk. And look at some of the questions that you guys asked me and some topics that you guys asked me before to talk about. We'll be talking about it while I eat. So let's just go ahead and get into it, baby. So I have my crab right here, and I had a lot more crab in here, but your girl been inching off of this, okay, for like the past 2 weeks. But here is my crab, and if my crab is frozen and it has like the ice on it, I like to take it to the sink and rinse all of that off. Here are the shrimp that I'm going to be cooking today, my absolute favorite. If y'all have these in your grocery store, these are the wild caught Patagonian red raw shrimp. Get these, girl. Trust me, they are bomb, okay? They are bomb. My husband really don't even like shrimp like that, but when I cook these, he eat these and he love them. So yeah, and then let me show y'all the corn. So here's the corn on the cob that we're gonna be cooking. It's by the Green Giant, and it's the extra sweet corn. Make sure you get extra sweet. Oh good, it's so good. So let's get into it. While the oven is preheating, I'm gonna put the pan, the empty pan, in the oven so it can get warm. First thing first, I'm gonna take my shrimp, and I rinse my shrimp off. So let's do this. After rinsing my shrimp off, I put them in a bowl like this, and I make sure I have a bowl that has a top to it, because I'm going to put the seasoning on top of the shrimp, and I'm going to toss the shrimp while they're in the bowl, just so the shrimp can get, the seasoning can get all over the shrimp. But before I add any seasoning, I put olive oil on the shrimp. One thing about me, I eyeball everything. I really don't like measuring stuff, so I'm sorry I don't have like exact measurements on how much of everything that I put, but you know, I'm gonna show you how much I put. I just eyeball it just a little bit, not too much olive oil. We got a shrimp in here. Take our olive oil, just drop a little bit. Y'all see, I didn't do too much. I know I can go overboard with the seasonings, but here's just a few things that I use on my shrimp. I use Lawry's, the Creole seasoning, a little red pepper when I want a little spiciness to it, Old Bay seasoning, garlic, and parsley. Honestly, all you can really use is Old Bay and garlic powder. I'm just extra, and I just love to have flavor in my food, so I'm going to use a variety, like a little mixture of all of these. So boom. Now you want to just shake the container, and this way all of the seasoning just like get on all of the shrimp. So I'm just gonna shake it up, baby, shake it up, baby, twist and shout. So that should be enough. Let's look at it. Boom, look at it. It looks so good, so seasoned. Like, y'all, ooh, they're gonna be so good. And then I kind of look at it, see if I need any more of anything, and honestly I think I might add a little bit more Old Bay, and I forgot to add pepper. So once my shrimp are seasoned, I'm just going to set those to the side and just wait for the oven to preheat. While the oven is preheating, I'm going to go ahead and put some water in my pot, and this is the pot that I typically use to put the crab. And I like to use, what is this called? I don't know. I like to put this at the bottom, so it'll look like this, and I don't let the water come up above that. I put just enough to be like right underneath this little thing. Okay, so the oven is finished preheating. I'm going to go ahead and take the pan out. So I'm just going to sit it right here, and I'm going to pour the shrimp onto the pan. So your shrimp should look like this, and I'm going to just put them back in the oven. Of course, you can cook your shrimp, your crab, your corn, everything in the pot together. I personally just like putting my shrimp in the oven or cooking them on the stove in a pan. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them in the oven, and I cook those first. I start cooking those first because they take a little bit longer than the crab. So now I'm going to go ahead and rinse the crab off and put those in the pot along with the corn. But like I said previously, if your crab has ice on it from being in the freezer and being frozen, you just want to rinse that ice off. And I like to just rinse my crab before I put them in the pot to boil them. I'm not doing like a whole boil because I didn't have all of the ingredients for that. So I'm just really going to steam my crab legs and steam my corn. So it's a lot of different ways that I like to cook my seafood. This is just like the easiest and quickest way, and it be bomb. And then of course you just want to put them in the pot, and boom, they're going to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the crab in there, and I'm also going to put the corn on the cob in there.
If you are looking for one hell of a ride, just come and get it. Baby, I'm on yours. Come and get it. Come and get it.
So when I have everything in the pot, I just put the lid on, and I just let that steam and just cook for a good old 10 minutes. Good old 10 minutes, and I just check it, and you know, I just kind of like eyeball it and see if I feel like it's ready. But if you're just doing crab, a good 8 to 10 minutes is good for them to be ready. It just depends on if they're like really frozen and everything like that. But yeah, that's how I do that. And while everything is cooking, I make my butter. So y'all, this is a quick and easy meal. And if I had my potatoes, I would just have my potatoes. I will boil my potatoes first, just so they can soften up just a little bit, and then I'll put those in the pot with everything else. But yeah, let's just check on everything. So here is how my shrimp are looking. Ooh, they look so good, guys. What I like to do, I just take this like measuring cup right here, and I put butter in there. I wish I had real butter, but all I have is Domonique, and this is gonna have to work today. I really don't like it because it kind of like separates. Y'all know how it is when you warm it up. So here is what your butter should be looking like, and now I'm just gonna add some seasonings in there. I like to put onions in mine, just a few, but I don't feel like cutting this onion up, so we're not gonna do onions today. But if you like onions, put a few onions in your butter. I don't even have any of the chopped onion seasoning. I've used it all up, so I would use that. But I like to put Old Bay in here. So let's add some Old Bay. Mix it up, see how it's looking. And then I take a little garlic powder and just add what other seasonings you like. Like I have some lemon pepper. Sometimes I add lemon pepper. Today I'm just going to do garlic and Old Bay. Just garlic and Old Bay.
That's hard to come by. It's not your styling, it's not your jeans. Know what you got is deeper within.
I also like to put a little seasoning on my corn, so I'm gonna go ahead and season my corn. Put a little bit of just a little salt really on my corn, and you can do that when it's done. You just want to keep watch on it, and I'm gonna look at them, see if I think they're ready. So here is how they're looking about 12 minutes later. I'm just going to, you know, get a new spoon because I just dropped that one. But I'm just going to, you know, move it around, flip them if I want to, and just see if I feel like they're ready. They're kind of ready right now. I'm just gonna leave them in the oven just for a few more minutes because my crab and my corn is still steaming. So yeah, I don't want my shrimp to be cold, so I'm just gonna put them in the oven just for a few more minutes. So about 20 minutes later and everything is done cooking. No, not 20 minutes total. It took about 20 minutes for everything to cook, y'all. This is a quick, easy meal, and I'm looking for something to get the crab out with. So I like to take my tongs, and this is what I use to pick up the crab and the corn. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shrimp out first. They look delicious. When I cook them on the stove top, like in the pan, I like to leave them on just a little bit longer so they can get a little burnt on the sides. I don't know. Sometimes I like them like that, and then sometimes I just like them in the oven. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my crab off. I like to take my batter and I'll pour this over top of the corn. Also, I take it and I dip it in there. So I like to pour this like over all of my food.
I've been thinking about the good times. I've been sleeping through the long nights.
What's up, guys? So here is my food, and I'm just so ready to dig in. I'm gonna talk to you guys just for a little bit. And I asked you guys a long time ago on YouTube to send me like some topic to talk about. So I'm just gonna, like, this was 9 months ago I asked, and it's like still on my community page. So I was like, let me just look up here and talk about some of the stuff that you guys were asking. And these are questions like I get asked all the time. So y'all, I'm so ready to dig in. I left my butter. I cook my crab a lot of different ways. This is just the easiest and quickest way. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, y'all, these shrimp, like, look at that. Woo! Oh my goodness, so good. Potty training more kids. So potty training, I just did a video right here on potty training. SKYLAR has been potty trained ever since, or it was either right before her second birthday or right after her second birthday, and she's doing good. Like, she rarely has any accidents. More kids, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have any more kids. I would love to have a boy. If it was a guarantee that our next baby will be a boy, I'd be like, oh yes, I'm all in. Of course, I mean, if we had another girl, love it just the same. But I don't know.
I want a cup.
Go get your cup. Let's over there on the floor.
No, it's okay. I want your cup.
You want my cup? Oh my goodness.
That's not yours.
That is mine. Do you have to go to school to start a business? No. Is SKYLAR adjusting well to the new home? So this is like an old question, but yes, she's adjusting well. Another question I see all the time is like, how has SKYLAR adjusted to having 8 siblings? So I feel like she's adjusted well. She still has her moments where, you know, she wants our full attention. So, you know, you still have to, you know, give her her one-on-one time, give her her attention that she needs, because she's still a baby herself. So
I want apple juice.
Okay, I'll give you apple juice. So yeah, so next question. Can you talk about what age is better to be in a relationship? What age do you think is better to be in a relationship, SKYLAR? What age? Give me a number.
3.
3 years old. You think that's a good age to be in a relationship?
Yeah.
So that's one of the questions. Honestly, I feel like more so it's not about age, it's about maturity. Because if you could be 30 years old and be immature and not ready to be in a relationship. So I think more so maturity, but also, so for me, I just feel like maturity is so much more important than the age would be, or it's hard to put like a set age on when you should be in a relationship. I saw like a question for asking for more positivity, so I just want to share like a few positive quotes with you guys. I don't know how many I put to share, just until I feel like I can't share no more. So I like this right here, guys. 10 steps to protect your vibe. Number 1, let go of things you can't control. I feel like for me, I like to be in control. I like to know what's gonna happen, you know, when it's gonna happen, yeah, everything like that. But that can stress you out, excuse me. That can stress you out. So, oh God, this corn is so good. Let go, because you can't control everything. Y'all know the saying, let go, let God. Number 2, avoid comparing yourself to others. I feel like social media takes like a big count into how we, because I'm gonna say we, because I have caught myself doing this, comparing ourselves to others, whether it is success wise, body wise, I don't know. You can find yourself comparing yourself. I know for me in the past, I know for me, I would look at like other YouTubers or other people who do the things that I do or I aspire to do. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, not envying them, like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do this. But y'all, each of us are on our own path and our own pace. So just because somebody has gotten to a place faster than you have, doesn't mean that you won't get there. Or it may mean that God is taking you somewhere else. He's taking you on another path. So don't compare your life and your journey to anyone else. Be thankful for the journey that you have. Embrace it and enjoy every single moment of it. Number 3, keep your faith larger than your fears. Be fearless, baby. That's where I got the name Fearless Belle. Fearless Belle means fearless beauty. And keep your faith bigger than your fears. It's easier said than done. I feel like we all, I'm not gonna say that fearless, it does not mean not having any fear at all. It's meaning fearless. Even though you have that fear, even though you're scared to do certain things, it's pushing beyond that fear, pushing in spite of. Like, you may be scared to death to do this one thing that you want to do, but it's doing it in spite of the fear, you know, pushing past it, having the faith that, oh yes, I don't know how this is gonna work, and you know, I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I have the faith that something is going to happen. And that doesn't mean that you don't have fear in the midst of it, but your faith is so much greater than that fear that you have. I hope that makes sense. Number 5, don't be afraid to spend time alone. Baby, I wish I could get time to spend alone sometimes. Like I said, I love my family, I love my husband, my kids, but having me time is so important. So if you are in a single phase in your life, enjoy that phase and enjoy that alone time. Like, enjoy it. Yes, pros and cons to both, but what I want to say is just enjoy that time. If you don't have kids yet, enjoy that time without having kids. Number 6, avoid gossip and bashing others. If you don't have nothing positive to say or uplifting for someone else, why say something? Why speak on them at all? This goes towards the people in the comments that be having so much negativity to say. Honestly, I've got to the point where I've never really, you know, responded to it, but now I just delete it. And I delete it before anybody see it or anything, or you know, it just starts something on my channel, because I just don't want that negativity. But why? If you don't have anything good to say, positive to say, why say anything at all? And then some people, I guess they be feeling like they're doing me a favor by giving me their opinion about certain things when I didn't even ask for, especially pertaining to my kids. Like, girl, bye, okay? I can't even think of no particular situation right now, but I have screenshots on screenshots in front of my phone, when people just like feel like they can just give their input on my life with my kids. Like, what? Anyways, that's a story for another day. But again, that's what comes with, you know, social media, being on social media and having a platform. So I don't let it stress me out, but sometimes I'll just be like, really? Number 7, speak kindly to yourself and to other people. So uplift yourself. One point, when I was back in college, I used to get little sticky notes, and in my dorm room I used to put, you know, you're beautiful or you are fearless. I used to put it like all over, like different places in my room, and that was just very uplifting because I could just look at one place in my room and I would see that, you know, and it would just remind me like, girl, you it, okay? So you have to uplift yourself. You may not always have people patting you on the back, you know, telling you to keep going and you're doing good and you can do it. You have to be that motivation for yourself. But if you do have that group of friends or, you know, that family that do uplift you, appreciate that because it's so important. But yes, speak kindly to yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Number 8, please yourself before trying to please others. And I feel like as a mom, it's just so much harder because your kids are so dependent upon you, and sometimes we can feel guilty for doing things for ourselves or for taking time for ourselves, but honestly we need it. We need time to recharge. We need time to still do things that we enjoy to do. Number 9, stay away from people who drain your energy. If no one is speaking life into you and giving you positive vibes, y'all know I love hashtag positive vibes. Why have them in your life? Excuse my baby hair, I'm getting ready to do it. And number 10, ignore any opinions that don't enhance your life. Like I just said, if they are not speaking life into you, why take their opinion? You want to put it on? Put it on this way.
No, I want a video.
Oh my gosh, Skylar just put Minnie Mouse on me. You're so silly.
You're Minnie Mouse.
I know. Am I beautiful? Oh, thank you, baby.
You're a princess.
I'm a princess. Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on?
I'm a princess too.
Yeah, you're a princess too.
Daddy's a princess.
Daddy is a prince.
Daddy's a princess.
But anyways, I know this video has been super long, but thank you guys so much for joining in. I hope you guys enjoyed this like little cook with me and mukbang video. What are you doing, honey? All right guys, let me go ahead and end this so I can get this girl, do her hair and get her right before Summer wakes up. But I'll see you guys in my next video. If you like videos like this, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you guys later.